Today on Review This Thing, we're going to review this thing, the Hawke Binocular Harness Pro Pack. This is Robbie with Review This Thing, where our goal is to bring you the most honest, thorough, unbiased, and unpaid reviews on YouTube. If you watched last week's video, you saw all the gear that I carried with me on my elk hunting trip, and you saw me mention this Hawke Bino harness. I spent a little over a week hiking up and down mountains, through blowdowns, all over Colorado it felt like, and I wore this binocular harness the whole time. So I think I'm ready to give you a thorough review. So let's review this thing. As you know, in Review This Thing, we give you the facts. So the first one is fit. I'm 5'10", about 180 pounds. I found the Hawke Pro Pack to fit me very well. It comes with 4 fully adjustable attachment points, 2 on the top and 1 on each side. And there's instructions on which ones to adjust first to help you get the best fit. I did wear it quite a bit this summer. I hiked with it, shot my bow with it, make sure it was going to be out of the way, and make sure I got it fit to where it fit me perfectly. You'll likely have some excess strap material. I actually duct taped it before I found these, but it comes with a couple of extra little Velcro straps that'll go right around the extra strap material to keep it out of your way when you're hunting. As far as fitting a smaller person, Adrian is 5'4", about 130 pounds, and we were able to get all the adjustments and everything to make it fit her also. And I mentioned that there was quite a bit of excess strap material, so anyone that's even quite a bit bigger than either one of us should have enough room to make it fit them fine too. Or if it's the middle of winter and we're wearing lots of clothes, there's plenty of adjustment that should still fit just fine. As far as the size of the pack, it does sit off of my chest just a little bit, but no more than any other bino harness pack I've used. And it doesn't get in the way of shooting my bow. And as far as the recent elk hunt, I actually had a bigger molly pouch on the side and a pistol holster mounted underneath it, and I didn't have any trouble carrying or shooting my bow. So because of all those things and me being able to make it fit me just fine and us being able to get it to fit Adrian just fine, we're going to give fit a 5 out of 5. Now, is the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack as advertised? The first thing that Hawke advertises is that it comfortably fits up to a 12x50 set of binoculars. I use a Vortex 10x42 Diamondback binoculars, and they fit in here very easily. And as you might notice, I actually carried my phone right here pretty much the whole time. I did try an old school Tasco set of binoculars that was 7x35, I think it was, and they fit okay too. Obviously, they're quite a bit bigger. We also have a set of Hawke 7x32 marine binoculars. They're smaller, so they obviously fit in here just fine also. The second thing Hawke advertises is the quiet close system. It uses a fabric tab on an elastic strap that just hooks right over the top of it. There's a few more things that they advertise about the construction of the pack, but we'll talk about those obviously in construction and durability. So because the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack worked for me like they said it would, we're going to give, as advertised, a 5 out of 5. Next up, construction and durability. So let's talk about some of the areas of construction we really like. The molly system on this pack is crazy awesome, and I didn't realize just how much I was really going to like it whenever I first got it. It has attachment points on the front, on each side, and on the bottom. So like I said, I was able to put a larger molly pouch on the side that carried my rangefinder, Tacticam remote, and some of my calls, and had the pistol holster attached to the bottom. So the Pro Pack does come with the attached rangefinder pouch that I'm going to switch back to for deer season. But I wanted that larger pouch for the elk hunt because I wanted to be able to carry all that stuff. The rangefinder pouch is basically big enough for a rangefinder. Speaking of the rangefinder pouch, in a couple of early season hunts this year, I was hunting out of a tethered saddle. I found that the rangefinder pouch actually kept hanging on the ropes, so I was able to pop it right off, switch it on to the bottom, and that's how I'm going to actually use it in deer season. The adjustability and mobility of this pouch are a huge plus because you can just switch it to the left side if you're left-handed. On the back of the Pro Pack is a small zippered pouch which actually houses a rain cover, which is awesome because that means you don't have to buy another rain cover, and it's attached so you aren't going to lose it. There's also enough room in there that you could fit your license or a small something or another, but it pretty much have to be flat or it's going to be rubbing against your chest and probably won't feel real great. We've already talked about the adjustable straps, but one really nice feature is this breathable mesh that's on the back of the Pro Pack and on the shoulder harness. That definitely came in handy because there were several times that I was sweating quite a bit. All I had to do was lay it in the sun and it was dry within about 15 to 20 minutes, easy. I also feel like that mesh helped keep me from getting as hot and sweaty as it would have otherwise. Now that we've covered the outside, let's move to the inside. There are straps that secure to your binoculars, so in case you put your binoculars down or whatever, they aren't going to just fall to the ground. Those straps come with buckles, so in case your friend or wife doesn't like to always carry binoculars, you can share. And the inside is a felt padded material, so it's quiet and it's not going to mess up your binoculars. Then inside the rangefinder is a bungee that you can obviously attach to your rangefinder. I feel like Hawke made these bungees especially for me so that whenever I drop it, it doesn't fall all the way to the ground out of the tree stand. As far as durability goes, the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack just came out this summer, so there's not a lot of information as far as durability. But I have had it all summer, hiking with it, training with it, shooting with it, and spent 10 days wearing it every day, pretty much all day. I definitely put it through the paces, and it definitely has held up very well. I'm not known for being very easy on my hunting gear, so the fact that it's still in this good of condition is saying quite a bit. We usually use this section to find things about construction that could possibly be improved on. The only thing I've found so far that I would like to see just a little bit different is the opening system. If there was some way to make it a little more spring-loaded so that it would stay right around in there instead of flopping all the way open. I don't know if that's even possible, but it would be a really nice feature if it was. So even with that one possible improvement, there's so many features about the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack that we really love. We're still going to give construction and durability a 5 out of 5. Now for testimonials and reviews. We were only able to find one scored review, and it was on Amazon, and it was a 5 out of 5. We even did a search for article reviews, and were able to find a couple, but none of them had anything negative to say. Obviously, it's a very new product, so hopefully more reviews will come in as the season goes on. So for testimonials and reviews, we're going to give you the score that we found, and that's a 5 out of 5. And now, what you've been waiting for. Should I buy this thing? No. Just kidding. Obviously, if you've paid any attention throughout this whole video, you know that we're super impressed with the Hawke Binocular Harness Pro Pack. If you're looking for a fully adjustable binocular harness with MOLLE attachments, basically everywhere, you can really make this pack your own. It comes standard with the rangefinder pouch. The MSRP on this is only $89.99. And in fact, we found it on sale a couple of places for $79.99. I think we can safely say you're not going to find a bino harness pack with this many features and adjustability for any cheaper than that anywhere. I've absolutely loved having it the past few months, and I know I'm going to get a lot of use. Well, Adrian and I are kind of fighting over it, so I'm not sure who's going to get a lot of use out of it, but I know one of us is going to get a lot of use out of it the course of the next season and all the way up into turkey season. So because of that, we're going to give Should I Buy This Thing for the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack a 5 out of 5. Hey, thanks for watching the Hawke Bino Harness Pro Pack review. While you're here, watch a whole bunch of other videos. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really like what you see, click the subscribe button so you can keep up with us each week. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and our website, reviewthisthingtv.com.